The art of war is of vital importance to the state. It is a matter of life and death, a road to safety or to ruin. These are the words of Sun Tzu, a legendary Chinese general, strategist and philosopher whose teachings have transcended centuries. In today's video, we're diving into Chapter 1 of The Art of War, one of the most influential military treatises ever written. Let's break down the key lessons on strategy, leadership and warfare. If you're into history, strategy or even personal development, you're going to love this. Sun Tzu starts by emphasizing just how important war is. It's not something to take lightly. It can determine the fate of nations. War, according to Sun Tzu, is about survival. It's a life or death matter that every leader must understand deeply. But how do we approach warfare wisely? Sun Tzu introduces 5 essential factors that govern all conflicts. 1. The moral law. This is about unity. A ruler must have the people's trust and loyalty. If a leader can inspire this, their soldiers will follow them into any danger, no matter the cost. 2. Heaven. This represents external forces like time, weather, seasons, and even the conditions of day and night. These factors play a huge role in determining when and where to strike. 3. Earth. Here, we're talking about the physical world, terrain, distances, and the dangers that come with different landscapes. Is the ground wide and open? Or are there narrow passes where ambushes can happen? These choices could mean life or death. 4. The commander. A general's character is critical. Sun Tzu lists 5 key virtues: wisdom, sincerity, benevolence, courage, and strictness. The best generals aren't just smart, they inspire trust. They're fair and they're decisive. 5. Method and discipline. Organization is key. From how the army is divided into units, to the chain of command, to the supply lines. If your army isn't well organized, it's bound to fall apart. Sun Tzu believes that every general must master these 5 factors. If you understand them and use them well, you'll win. If not, you'll fail. But how do you actually use these principles in a real battle? Sun Tzu gives us a set of 7 questions to ask before a conflict. Think of them as a checklist for predicting who will win. Which ruler is more in tune with the moral law? Which general has the most skill? Who has the advantage in heaven and earth, meaning weather, terrain and timing? Which side enforces discipline better? Which army is stronger? Whose soldiers are better trained? And finally, which side is more consistent in rewarding and punishing their troops? By comparing these factors, you can forecast victory or defeat. A smart general knows where they stand and, more importantly, where the enemy stands. Now here's one of Sun Tzu's most famous teachings. All warfare is based on deception. That's right, tricking your enemy is key to winning. If you're ready to attack, make your enemy think you're not. When you're close, make them think you're far away. Confuse them at every turn and make your enemy overconfident, distracted, or unsure. Sun Tzu even goes as far as saying, feign disorder and crush him. It's all about creating opportunities. Draw the enemy in, then strike when they least expect it. Sun Tzu also teaches us to play on our enemy's emotions. If they're easily angered, provoke them. If they're relaxed, disturb them. Divide their forces when they're united and attack them when they're unprepared. The less your enemy knows about your plans, the better. Keeping your strategy secret is key to maintaining the upper hand. Finally, Sun Tzu stresses one last thing: preparation. A general who plans and calculates before battle will almost always win. The one who doesn't, well, they're setting themselves up for failure. So to wrap up Chapter 1, here are the big takeaways. Master the 5 constant factors: moral law, heaven, earth, the commander, and method and discipline. Evaluate both your side and the enemy's through the 7 critical questions. Always use deception to confuse your enemy. Prepare thoroughly. Before the battle is won on the battlefield, it's already won in the planning room. That's the essence of Sun Tzu's opening chapter in The Art of War. Stay tuned for our next video, where we'll continue exploring more timeless strategies from this ancient classic. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more deep dives into strategy and philosophy. Thanks for watching.